In today's video, I'll explain and demonstrate Datsil, secondary fermentation, a process of brewing once more to increase the alcohol content. Single-stage brewing is called Danyangju. Usually, fermenting Danyangju once yields around 8% to 10% ABV, alcohol by volume. If you want a higher alcohol content or a richer flavor, or simply want to yield a larger batch, this process is essential. Of course, it significantly enhances the quality of the rice wine as well. About 80% of premium clear traditional Korean rice wines, Cheongju, are made using this double brewing method, I-yangju. Datsil means taking the mixture of nurek, hard-cooked rice, and water after 1 to 2 days of fermentation, and adding another batch of hard-cooked rice into the actively fermenting brew, as shown in the image. I'll explain the details in the following video. As explained in the previous rice steaming video, thoroughly wash the rice after soaking it for over 10 hours. Steam it for 40 minutes, sprinkling cold water twice in between, then cool the steamed rice completely. Now, mix this cooled rice with the pre-fermented base wine, known as Misusil. Misusil refers to the starter brew that has been fermenting for 1 to 2 days with nurek, rice, and water. Simply blend the cooled steamed rice thoroughly with the starter brew. Important, gently mix the ingredients so the steamed rice grains don't get crushed or broken. Crushing the rice grains can prevent the wine from settling clearly later on. As you can see, the starter brew and the freshly added steamed rice are now thoroughly mixed together. Transfer the well-mixed mash into a clean, sanitized jar. Make sure the inside of the jar is completely dry with no remaining moisture. Typically, the rice ratio for secondary brewing ranges from equal amounts up to 2, 4, 6, 8, or even 10 times the base rice. For today's batch, I used an equal ratio, 1:1. Be sure to cover the opening with a cheesecloth and secure it with a rubber band. This allows the brew to breathe during fermentation. Clay pots naturally breathe, but if using glass or plastic containers, leave the lid slightly loose. As seen in the video, alcohol fermentation produces bubbles and carbonation. This is 1 to 2 days after adding the secondary batch. At this stage, lowering the fermentation temperature will significantly enhance the flavor. When fermentation is complete, bubbles and carbonation will stop rising. Once fermentation is complete, the alcohol level, ABV, reaches around 13% to 15%. From a single fermented batch, Korean traditional brewing alcohol can be enjoyed in 4 different forms. These 4 types are Tokju, Makgeolli, Cheongju, and distilled soju. I'll share the exact methods and details. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video with more traditional brewing tips.